Time for more of Southern California's sports fishing voice. Let's talk hookup. This portion of the show is sponsored in part by Ford, the official truck of Let's Talk Hookup. Rancho Leonoro, where your wildest Baja dreams come true. Maui Jim Sunglasses, the choice of the best captains. Shimano Rods and Reels, fish with the best. Shimano. And by Yamaha Outboards, official motor sponsor of Let's Talk Hookup. Here we go. Another great hour of Southern California's sports fishing voice. Let's Talk Hookup. Here's Pete Gray and rock cod Rick Maxa.
Welcome back. Hour number 2. Let's Talk Hookup on the Mighty 1090. Pete Gray here with rock cod Rick Maxa in the Mighty 1090 studios with Mr. John Ireland from Rancho Leonoro in Baja's East Cape. What a show, man. Talking about one of my favorite places in the world, Baja's East Cape and Rancho Leonoro.
Absolutely. You said it 100 times. I know my dad feels the same way. We were just talking about it yesterday. He was excited when he heard that John was going to be on here this morning. And there's just not a place in the world you can get to so easily. And I know we said it earlier in the show, but you got to stress it. It's crazy that you can, in an hour and a half, you can hop on the plane, be down there, and your life slows to such an awesome pace, and you come back so refreshed, and it's like as soon as you walk through the doors in the ranch, you can just feel the weight come off your shoulders, and it's mellow and slow and friendly people and great weather and good fishing. It's an awesome spot, and I know I love talking about it, and we know you love talking about it too, and we'd love to hear from you this morning. If you want to be a part of this second hour, Let's Talk Hookup, man, we would love to hear from you. 2 ways that you can do that. First is with our local line. That's 858 area code 457-1090. Again, 858-457-1090. Or reach us toll-free. That toll-free number is 877-792-1090. One more time again, 877-792-1090. Not only talking all kinds of fishing, talking fun, we're also giving away a great prize at the end of the show today, and that's a 3-quarter-day trip aboard the San Diego at a C4 Sport Fishing. Your chance to go fishing with Captain Ryan Boston and the boys and just get in on that amazing summer season that they've been having on that San Diego.
No kidding. Hey, I want to mention I had my boat detailed. I do it about every 3 months with Mark over at Monsoon Yacht Service, and I'm going to tell you something. You know, John was just talking about my boat, being brand new. How's your new boat? Well, it's not new. It's like almost 6 years old, but the reason, and it lives in the water, which is a harsh environment. The reason it stays new is because of Mark. Yeah. Mark details it every 3 to 4 months and does a phenomenal job. And seriously, guys, if you own a boat, whether it's sitting in the water or out of the water, it's a big investment. And if you're not having it detailed by a professional guy, or maybe you're a professional guy, you do it yourself, you're letting the boat go downhill.
Question: How much for a?
It's like $300 to $400 every
no, it's worth
3
it.
to 4 months.
It's worth it.
And it's a small investment when you consider how expensive those boats are.
Here's something, too, that a lot of people don't realize is how much easier it makes your job of cleanup if you have a guy like Mark. Because when the boat is waxed and the rails are properly taken care of, the blood and the fish and the slime, they don't stick to the hull like they do if it's just ignored. And so even though right now, Pete, your boat looks like it came off the showroom floor, the next time you take it out fishing, your cleanup job is twice as easy because the boat's in such good shape.
Yeah, and he uses professional products.
Exactly.
He knows the right products to use, like on the metal and the aluminum and all that stuff. That's why it stays so good. So check out Mark at Monsoon Yacht Service. You can check it out on our links page, hookup1090.com. Just click on the link for Monsoon Yacht Service and call Mark. Great guy, very reasonable. He'll come out and give you an estimate and keep your boat looking new.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Hey, well, the phone lines are packed, dude. Everybody's dying to talk to John. We got absolutely every single phone line full, so we got to jump right back into it. How about we talk to Chuck, and he's calling us from Long Beach this morning. Chuck, thanks for joining us here again on Let's Talk Hookup.
Good morning, guys. How you doing?
Good, Chuck.
Good morning, Chuck.
Yeah, they kind of touched on it earlier, but I'm looking to get a family trip to the ranch, which would be like 3 generations of family and about 12 to 15 of us.
Great.
I'm the only one that fishes. So I really want to know what else can they do, what's the best weather-wise time to go for them to do it, and then can we make reservations and things through you guys there, or do we have to go to different vendors to do things like scuba diving and, camp, hiking, and that kind of stuff?
No, we take care of everything for you. Normally, you won't reserve your scuba diving and all that until you get down to the hotel ahead of time because everybody changes their dates and flexible depending on weather or what have you. As far as the families go, there's really plenty to do, and if the women want to do a shopping excursion or something, then we arrange for a cab and they can go over to La Paz or Cabo and go sightseeing, or there's waterfalls back up behind us.
Take
up in
the
the
quads
mountains.
up to the waterfall.
It's one of my
quads,
favorite things.
Horseback ride up there.
Quads are, believe me, everybody there's plenty to do, and the families have a great time. And part of it, is due to the fact that there's always other families around, and the kids always bunch up. And again, I reiterate how safe it is for families down there on the beach and in front of the ranch. There's only one entrance in and out of the ranch, and we control it. We've got video cameras everywhere and everything, so everybody is safe, and it's the best, safest spot I can think of to take a vacation with
no
kids.
question about it. And that's nice because you do have a controlled entrance.
Right.
The only way in is on the beach, and then you have a patrol guy out on the beach
full time.
watching full time what's going on out there.
We've got one at the gate and one rover 24/7.
Yeah.
So we really watch it, and it's really kind of unnecessary, but it adds security for everybody. And I leave I shouldn't say it on the radio, I've been told, but I leave my keys in my car and everything around there. And the doors of the hotel are normally, we issue keys, but everybody leaves their doors open.
Yeah.
Just say,
I never lock my door.
I've been given
problem.
a key every time I've checked in, and not one time have I ever used it ever. And that's the truth. I mean, it's just, you throw it on the table and you pick it up when you
It's
head
safe.
out.
It's pretty brainless. We keep it as simple as we can, and it's very oriented towards families and all that. So and we're there. We're management intensive. At the front desk there, literally anything you want to do, they'll set it up for you, and it's a great place for families.
Other than side trips, what does the price include when you book a room?
Your meals, and then your room, and then the snorkeling equipment, and all that's minimal
Kayaks,
charge.
paddleboards.
All that's minimal charge, is not much, just enough so we break even. So just activities for y'all.
Yeah. But 3 meals a day are all included, and the food at Rancho Leonoro it'll blow your mind.
It's good.
It really is good. And like you always say, John, you eat there too.
Right.
So that's why the food is good.
It's repetitive for me. Every week the menu flips over again, is the same. So I'm very, very picky, and I eat in there all the time. The food's real good, and again, it's included for the family and all that. And if you got kids, we do PBJs, we do grilled cheese sandwiches, hot dogs, hamburgers, everything for the kids as well.
Very kid. And one of the most beautiful dining spots in the world is the deck at Rancho Leonoro, for sure.
And the dining room as well. It's pretty cool. But like I say, we're management intensive. I'm down there most of the time. Gary's down there. The staff is very attentive. So anything you guys want to do and set up, we're there and anxious to help you.
And the other thing too is he was asking about best time of the year.
Okay, well, spring. Obviously, the heat. With the hotter months are going to be end of July, August, September, or the 2.5 months where it's warmer. Fishing's real good that time. So I'd recommend spring.
Yeah, right when the kids get out of school.
Right when the kids. Yeah, June's, like Pete mentioned, June's a great month. October's a nice month as well.
Very popular. Book ahead, though. Definitely, those are the popular months, and for a reason you want to get out there. But
yeah, and the ranch is only 34 rooms. And,
that's it.
So that makes it nice too. And it's on 700 acres. So,
and you want to reserve your boat too when you reserve your room too, right? And you have a couple of high-end boats there, right? You have that beautiful new El Jefe, right?
Yeah, El Jefe,
which is a bargain. $850 a day, man.
Yeah, it's
a twin diesel.
The lures?
Twin Cummins,
right?
yeah.
Beautiful boat.
It's a beautiful boat.
It's like a sister ship to the Blackjack at Dana Landing.
Right, no, exact
It's
same.
a beautiful
same
boat.
boat.
And it's a bargain. And all the tackles included, everything.
And real good captain, too. Ramon is really, really good captain.
So and there's several boats there. And you're famous, of course, Rancho Leonoro is famous for their Super Pongas. And
we've got the biggest Super Ponga fleet. We've got 11 Super Pongas, which is the largest fleet. And it's interesting because they're real popular. We send out more Super Pongas than anything.
Oh, and those guys are good.
And we also fish inside. We do a lot of, rather than just staying outside in the blue water, a lot of our captains fish inside. The caller earlier, fishing 200 or 300 foot of depth of water is pretty common, and they pull a lot of stuff off of the bottom. It's amazing. 20 or 30 different species of fish. It's amazing.
And all the boats are Yamaha powered.
They sure are.
Powered,
they
and
sure are. We're sponsored by Yamaha.
And that's why they keep running.
They do.
Because they have Yamahas on.
You can't hear them. It's the quietest thing in the world.
Hey, book a trip, and we'll see you down there. Thanks a lot for the call.
Thank you,
this
Chuck.
morning.
All right. Hey, it's time to find out what's going on out there. It's time for our FishDope.com report with the man, your saltwater guide, Captain Dave Hance on the line. And today, the Catch Report sponsored by Job Site Supply, specializing in the mechanical, electrical, and plumbing trades with lines like Milwaukee Electric Tools. I personally know these guys. They're great fishermen, really, really good people, and they are some hardcore anglers, and they're serious when it comes to dependable job site delivery and the best in Milwaukee tools. Check JobSiteSupplyCo.com for more details. And let's talk to the man, Captain Dave Hance on the line. What's up, Dave?
Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
Good morning,
Hey,
Dave.
It's like the East Cape out here right now, guys. It's,
So rad.
I haven't seen a jacket in 2 months. I wear flip-flop shorts and a T-shirt every day, and the water is 75 right now.
Keep talking, man. I love it.
We're on our way over to Catalina right now, guys, changing it up a little bit. The guy that I'm with today, he's got a 35 Cabo. We've caught as many tuna as we want the last month. So we're going to go over to Catalina today and catch some of those nicer grade yellows that are over there at the island. It's really good fishing over at Catalina, and the bycatch is big calico bass. So you know I'm a happy man today. But, guys, what's going on out here on the tuna front is mind-boggling. I don't know if you guys are paying attention to what I'm doing on Fish Dope. I put it up the minute I catch it. I tell you exactly how I caught it, where I caught it, what I caught. This week's been incredible. I can't even imagine it's going to get any better, but everyone tells me it's going to get better, so I got to believe them. But, guys, it is unbelievable right now. The fish, I heard Shane Manser talking a little bit ago, the fish are moving on to the kelps. We haven't had that all year, so now you find a piece of kelp. There's a good chance you're going to load up on the yellowfin, and the dorado and the skipjack are all over the place. This skipjack just moved in the last 2 weeks. We haven't seen this skipjack this year. And pretty much you put the gyros up to your face, you see skipjack jumping all over the place. What I found is that they're biting the jigs, and they're biting the jigs better if you drop them back a little farther out of the pattern where we normally keep them close to the boat. If you put them back there in the cleaner water and use a smaller feather, and what I did was I changed every feather on the boat that I run to orange. We're running straight orange, and we're running small feathers about the size of your index finger, and we're dropping them back a little bit farther, and we're getting jig strikes, and we're getting jig strikes on yellowfin now, and we're turning it, the skipjack jig strikes, we're turning it into yellowfin by chumming. It's unbelievable what's going on out there. Once again, I'm going to reiterate the fact that you got to get out and go fishing. I can't say it enough.
Yeah, if there's ever a year to take somebody fishing, this is it. And right now is the time, right, Dave?
Yeah, they say it's going to get better, but I don't know how. It's unbelievable right now. It doesn't matter, like Shane said, you could go fish the kelp with your kids and catch yellowtail, bass, bonita, or you can go offshore 5 or 6 miles and catch tuna. I don't know how it gets better than that.
Yeah, no kidding. And if you want to keep track of what's going on, where to go, what to do, FishDope.com. Dave reports every day to FishDope, and he gives it up, too. That's the cool thing about Dave and FishDope. They give up the details, and you can save $20 on a new membership to FishDope right now by using the code HOOKUPNOW, lowercase, no space, HOOKUPNOW. And how do we go fishing with Dave Hansen?
Well, there's a couple of different ways now. I'm running a 65 Hatteras up here in Dana Point called the Wild and Sack. We're running charters on that boat. So if you guys want to come out on a beautiful 65 hat with a gigantic bait tank and a sonar and 2 pairs of gyro binoculars, you can call me up at 949-374-0786. I'll get you on a charter on there. Or you can get me out on your boat. And you can give me a call at 949-374-0786. Also, and I come with you on your boat, and I show you what we do on the big boat.
Thanks, Dave.
Awesome,
Appreciate
Dave.
that.
Good
And we'll
job.
talk to you next Sunday.
All right, guys, thanks. Talk to you.
See you, Dave.
Thank you. Good.
All right. You know, with that, too, I want to throw in a quick little report, too. We talk so much about how good that offshore fishing is that you overshadow the inshore fishing. My dad and a buddy went yesterday. Easy launch, waited until the crowd was gone and was back in the early part of the afternoon. Just fish local, Point Loma kelp heads. They had yellows, they had barracuda, they had bonita. He said there was really good calico bass fishing for big grade calico bass inside of Point Loma. And then came back inside the bay, did a halibut drift, had halibut. I mean, just everything that they tried to target yesterday was biting, local. It's happening right now.
Awesome.
It's such a good time of year to be going fishing. I love it.
Yeah, you know
Absolutely
what's interesting? I was surfing yesterday, or day before yesterday, and inside the surf there were calico. The water's kind of dirty. the calico's boiling all around. Yeah, and I was thinking, man, this is a good time to go calico bass fishing right now. But be careful, there's a big swell coming. So if you're fishing inside, there's a big swell today and tomorrow. So watch your boat.
Yeah, he said legitimate 4-pound calico bass yesterday afternoon. Multiples of those. Really good fishing on numbers. It's just a rad day.
Nice.
Quick, easy day. Awesome. So cool. I was
like Dave says, time to go fishing. Right, Sherm?
Absolutely, buddy. Just got back.
Scott Sherman from Fifth Avenue Insurance, and boy, oh boy, what a great time! And you just had a great down at Cedros Adventures, right?
Yeah, it was our 5th year in a row going down there. It's kind of an annual trip now, and the fishing was phenomenal, and the service down there, I tell you, there's nobody better in fishing that island than that group. Boy, Cedros Adventures just has it dialed in.
They have it.
And the fishing was awesome. We loaded up on the big yellows. Our smallest was 30. Our biggest was 46.
Whoa, wait a minute. You said your smallest was 30?
Yeah, smallest was 30. We would have had one smaller, but a sea lion. We would have had one a little smaller, but a sea lion got it.
That's crazy.
That's pretty.
Yeah,
insane.
it was, and the water clarity down there was just amazing. I mean, we were fishing in 55 feet of water, and you could see the fish hooked up trying to rep you off on the rocks down below. It was just amazing.
Awesome. How was the calico fishing?
Okay, a lot of the kelp beds, because of the extremely warm water, have kind of died back. If you went deep down along the rocks, you could find them, or quite frankly, a lot of times slow trolling for yellowtail. They'd come up and eat a 12-inch mackerel for lunch, and you'd get a calico that way. So.
Yeah, pretty awesome. Yeah, but Cedros Adventures, like you say, nobody does it better than them. If you're going down to Cedros, go with Cedros Adventures. Trust us, we've been there, seen it, and a lot of other people have done both. Do the Cedros Adventures deal. It's way better experience for sure.
Yeah, I mean we had 78-degree water down there, and we're catching Dorado and all kinds of good stuff. I mean, it was just an amazing trip all the way around.
Fun. How's the campaign going for City Council?
So far so good. We're out doing our thing and raising money and saying hi to everybody, and things are looking pretty good at this point.
All right.
I don't know if I've done anything to be fired yet, so we're good.
That's a good thing. Well, of course, Fifth Avenue Insurance is still going strong. And any advice for people going out fishing and getting insurance on their boat?
Yeah, they're still doing all the stuff at the office. I don't get down there nearly as much as I should, but the gang is down there, and they know the ins and outs of things, and they're still writing all kinds, so they're doing a good job down there.
Oh, very good. All right, Scott Sherman, Fifth Avenue Insurance, thanks for that report on Cedros Adventures. It's a good time down there, very much. Hey, speaking of another good time, I got to tell you, hard to believe that the Royal Star has spots available, but they do. They have spots available on a 6-day on September 19th. They have spots available on a September 26th through October 3rd trip. Those two trips, absolute prime time.
Totally.
And, oh, my gosh, they have scattered openings throughout. I know there's a couple spots available on Rick's. Is it a 12-day?
Yeah, it's at 12-15, so 12 days on the boat with the fly home option from Cabo.
Yeah, so if you want to go, RoyalStarSportFishing.com, check it out. You're going to have a good time. And I also want to mention, too, that Western Outdoor News, always great information. They're having a big tournament, which Rock Cod Rick will be fishing in next Saturday, right?
Yeah. I'm going to take a little slide out next Saturday, go fish in the big tournament down at Dana Landing, the Yamaha Western Outdoor News tournament. Can't wait. Going to be a blast.
Yeah, so if you want to participate, $60 a person, $100 for 3 single fish optionals. What are you going to target? Tuna, Dorado, Yellowtail?
We're just going to wait and see how the week plays out. I mean, it's kind of hard with such great tuna fishing going on to not go offshore, but we're just going to wait. And I think we're just going to do an offshore trip and go offshore. And if we find the right kelp, we'll do that. And we find schools of tuna, we'll fish them. I think we're just going to go prowl around and see what we find.
Question, is it the biggest fish of any species? Is that how it rolls?
I believe so, yeah. I think it's just your total weight of all those species available. So you could target big yellows. You could find some of those big Dorados on the kelp. Maybe you find big tuna.
And they cume the fish? You weigh all the fish together?
I know that's how it was last year, yeah. I think it was your total bag. Plus, then there's optionals on the individual fish.
Oh. So check it out. This week's edition of Western Outdoor News. Complete details on the Dana. It's right there from Dana Landing in Mission Bay. Their Yamaha Outboards Western Outdoor News tournament.
And not a better place to have a tournament than at Dana Landing.
Yeah,
it is the best. They do such a good job.
You bet. Let's go live to the Eclipse. Captain Mark Gillette's on the line. Good morning, Mark.
Hey, good morning, guys. How's it going? Good morning, John.
Good morning, Mark.
Hey, we're just calling in. I know you guys, I don't want to bore you guys once again with another report of good fishing offshore, but
bore us with that great fishing.
Still good.
So rad.
Don't put those rod and reels away, guys. I mean, I think this bluefin, I mean, it's kind of what we're focusing on here aboard the Eclipse and the Commander. Getting a shot at those everybody's calling them butterball bluefin. They're just so fat and round. It's really good fishing. I just wanted to give a quick call and let everybody know you're going to come out with us on our trips. Make sure you got your 40, 50, and 60-pound test line. You get one of these bigger fish. We've had a couple of them over 90 last week. Schools of big yellowfin running around. We had a day on big yellowfin last week where that we didn't put anything under 40 pounds on the boat. Just suffered a lot of casualties because we were undergunned. But it's really something special here, and if you're getting on one of our boats, come on out. Make sure you got your big gear and of course, make sure you got your flat falls, big flat falls, big flat falls.
Yeah, big flat fall, huh? How big?
Yeah,
the new ones, the 200s?
Yeah, Pete, I like the 200 and 250s.
Okay.
Yeah, those are the color I don't think matters much more. I like the chrome and glow, and there's one that's got blue and like pink in it or something, or purple, and those two colors seem to be the most productive. But sure is fun, and you got a good chance to catch land your big bluefin or yellowfin when you've got them on 60 or 80 pounds.
The nice thing too is it's so easy. I mean, anybody can pick it up. You literally just take the thing out of gear and wait for one to climb on. If you don't get a bite, wind it back to the surface nice and fast. Sometimes they'll bite it again, but I love there's no technique to know. You take the thing out of gear, and it's amazing how well those lures work.
Oh, yeah, it is. My admittedly proud father moment. My 12-year-old, he caught two fish this last trip. One, he got both on the flat falls. He uses those 7 and the 8 ounce flat falls. He had a 58-pound yellowfin and a bluefin. I thought was 45, 47 pounds.
Sweet, so rad, Mark.
How old is he?
He's 12.
Wow.
Way to go, Mark. That's awesome.
Cool. Well, if somebody wants to ride the Eclipse or the Commander, how do we do that?
Yeah, you just keep looking on our website on the Eclipse. I know guys have been calling me asking for trips, so I have some trips put up here for you guys. And the Commander out of Fisherman's Landing, targeting bluefin tuna on any of our open party trips. So if you see the boat online, jump on. And that's it, guys. I mean, we're excited. We think the season's going to go for a while. And come on out and get yourself a chance at that beautiful, great bluefin tuna.
Yeah, Eclipse out of C4 Sport Fishing Course and Commander out of Fisherman's Landing. Great boats and great service on both. I had a comment from one of our listeners that they were served these amazing gourmet meals on both those boats. They rode the Eclipse, they rode the Commander, and they were just they couldn't stop talking about the fishing, but they also couldn't stop talking about how good the food was too.
Yeah, I guess I'm kind of like John. I got to eat there too, so we make sure that we hire.
It makes a difference, huh?
It does make a difference. I mean, we can't control the fishing. We really can't. We try our hardest every day, but, we can control everything else, and we try to give everybody a total experience. So it's just a different experience, and it's one that we offer. And if you haven't checked it out yet, we'd love to have you all aboard, and I won't take up any more time, guys. Thanks for having us on.
Thanks, Mark. Mark Gillette. Appreciate the call this morning.
Hey, when we come back, we got some exciting stuff going on. We're going to find out who the big winners are. We're giving away a lot of good stuff when we come back. You stay tuned. It's Let's Talk Hookup on the Mighty 1090.
Doing business with the right company always pays off, and JobSite Supply is that kind of company. Selling commercial contractor supplies since 1987, JobSite Supply specializes in quality and service. With lines like Milwaukee Electric Tools, their name says it all. Dependable job site delivery on the newest Milwaukee tools like the M12 compact vacuum and the M18 cordless shears. With an expansive inventory and knowledgeable staff, make JobSite Supply your source for Milwaukee tools. Check JobSiteSupplyCo.com for more details.
The world's most amazing beauties are on their way, and touching is encouraged.
At the Lido Boat Show, September 17th through the 20th, with the finest collection of big boats on the West Coast for you to drool over.
Actually, please don't drool on me.
Free parking and shuttle service, low ticket prices, and if you find the boat of your dreams, finance there and bring her home.
I like decisiveness.
The Lido Boat Show, Lido Marina Village, Newport Beach, LidoBoatShow.com.
It's time to get excited about fishing, and Point Loma Sport Fishing has everything you'll need. They offer half-day and three-quarter-day trips daily, perfect for families and the novice or seasoned fishermen. Point Loma Sport Fishing also offers overnight to multi-day trips, targeting the best of seasonal catches. Visit their website at pointlomasportfishing.com, where you can purchase tickets online and get more information on the trips available, or call 619-223-1627.
If you are ready to experience a real Alaska fishing adventure, check out Whalers Cove Lodge in Angoon, Alaska. The calm waters around Whalers Cove are 100 miles from any large towns, so you will enjoy a wilderness adventure without any crowds. Whalers Cove Lodge has some of the best salt and freshwater fishing in Alaska, and there is no need for a bumpy boat ride for hours. You can find productive fishing for salmon, halibut, and rockfish just 10 minutes from the lodge. Whalers Cove also offers fantastic freshwater fishing in wilderness streams for wild salmon and trout. The Whalers Cove experience will fulfill your wildest Alaskan dreams on the calm water of the Inside Passage or on a spectacular stream. It's your choice every day at the Whalers Cove Lodge. After fishing, you will dine on fabulous meals created daily by the Whalers Cove chefs and relax in your comfortable room or cabin. Learn more about this exciting Alaska destination on their website at whalerscovelodge.com or call 800-423-3123. Whalers Cove Lodge, a real Alaskan fishing adventure.
For local and long-range fishing, the Islander out of Fisherman's Landing is a favorite among seasoned or novice anglers. But Islander Charters is much more than great fishing. They also do incredible Guadalupe white shark diving trips, as well as a schedule of kayak mothership trips. You need to check out the Islander on their website, islander-charters.com. The Islander is San Diego's leader when it comes to 2 to 5 day fishing. Watch the website for trips and adventures available. Experience the Islander difference. Visit islander-charters.com for all the details.
Meet the Innovation Award-winning Yamaha V6 Offshore 4-strokes at 300, 250, and 225 horsepower. These Predators are up to 73 pounds lighter than the competition. And with class-leading 4.2-liter displacements, they're up to 19% faster and up to 17% more fuel efficient at cruise RPM than comparable 4-strokes. And now they're available with Helmmaster, Yamaha's fully integrated boat control system. Meet the next generation of Yamaha V6 Offshore 4-strokes today at your local Yamaha dealer. Helmmaster available with V6s purchased only as part of new boat packages from Boat Builder Partners.
Welcome to Let's Talk Hookup on the mighty 1090. Is it time?
Yeah,
oh,
it's
I'm
time.
excited,
I want to
dude.
mention, you just heard the spot for Whalers Cove Lodge. And, next year, next August, Ricky's going on the 3-day. I'm going on the 4-day. We have a 7-day block there. You can do a 3, a 4, or a 7. And if you want to go, number one, spots are almost full for next August. Number two, they're going to honor 2015 prices until the 18th of this month for our group only. So if you want to go to Whalers Cove with us next year in August, absolute prime time. All the details are on our website, hookup1090.com on our trips page. You can check that out and get on that.
That's going to be so much fun, man. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
It's so awesome, yeah. Speaking of great places, we're getting ready to give away a trip to Kingfisher Charters in Sitka, Alaska, courtesy of Seth and the guys up at Kingfisher, and a round-trip ticket to Sitka on Alaska Airlines, man. And I want to thank our buddy Doug from Alaska Airlines and the whole crew at Alaska Airlines. I mean, nobody does it better in Alaska. I'm telling you, these guys have taken flying to a new level, and we're very honored to represent Alaska Airlines and what they do there, and very honored to have an opportunity to give away a trip to Sitka, one of their premier destinations, aboard Alaska Airlines. So we have our qualifiers here: Jim Melio, Robert Lehman, David Dodge, Nick Norton, Jeff Becker, David Myers, Elva Mayer, and George Mirnoff. And those are the 8 qualifiers from our 4 different San Diego County remotes, either by winning the casting contest or by the random draw at those 4 events that all started at Encinitas Ford and then ended yesterday at El Cajon Ford. And Mr. John Ireland has all 8 on a sheet of paper right here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to draw the trip for 1 to Kingfisher Charters. That includes a round-trip ticket on Alaska Airlines, and we're going to set that aside. So go ahead and do that, Ron.
Okay, Pete.
All right. Put that one aside,
set
and we'll
aside.
announce that.
Ready to
now what we're going to draw is we're going to draw from the winner of the Maui Jim sunglasses, a pair of Maui Jim sunglasses. And go ahead and do that, John, and announce the winner.
Okay, the lucky winner is David Dodge.
All right.
Hey, all right, Dave.
Congratulations, David. You are the winner of a pair of Maui Jim sunglasses. That is fantastic. All right. Number 2 would be the $500 shopping spree on the AFCO website, AFCO.com.
Wow, pretty nice. David Myers.
David Myers wins the AFCO shopping spree.
Stoked,
so
Dave.
Congratulations on that. And so this is going to be 4 different prizes, and these are all let's see, let me make sure we got it here. Okay, these are all Trinidad 16A reels and a matching Therese rod.
Keep in mind, this is $750 to $800 combo we're talking about right now. So the next 4 people are all going to win an $800 rod reel combo.
4 of those now.
I wish I was on this.
Yeah, no kidding.
Right?
Jeff Becker.
All right, Jeff,
right on, Jeff.
Congratulations.
New
all
Trini.
Right.
New Therese.
Next one.
Okie doke. Robert Lenman.
All right, Robert.
Santee.
Yeah, Robert. You win the Trinidad and the Therese rod.
And Nick Norton.
Nick Norton. New
All
Trinidad,
right,
new Therese rod. Awesome.
Yeah, nice stuff, you guys.
And so that's we got all 4,
that's it
right?
for that.
Wait, 1, 2. Wait a minute. We've got.
You needed 3, right? Wasn't that what?
Yeah, no, we need 1 more for the Trinidad.
Okay. Jim Mielo.
Jim Mello. All right, very good.
Mello.
Congratulations, Jim. You win the Trinidad. Okay,
it's
now
it's on.
Now
dude.
we're down to the last 2.
All right, so what this means is whoever wins the trip on the blackjack, which John's going to announce, the one that is the qualifier that didn't win the trip on the blackjack is going to Alaska.
Oh, my God. So just think
Alaska.
about this real fast. There's 2 cards that still haven't been pulled.
So,
one of them has their own charter to go fishing on the blackjack at a Dana Landing.
Yeah, it's like a $1,000 trip.
The other one is going to Kingfisher charters, including round trip airfront Alaska. How cool is this right now?
Can we have a drum roll, Adam? Any chance we have a drum roll? So this is a big moment here, and we want to thank, before we do this, everybody that came out to our San Diego County Ford dealers and put in the Shimano casting contest. And thanks to all our sponsors that made this
Pennard.
possible.
We got to thank Steve Pennard for this.
All our sponsors, Steve Pennard from Dana Landing for giving us
There you
this.
go. And the
charter
winner
on the blackjack.
This is
on
the
the
charter
blackjack
on the blackjack.
is George Mironoff.
George.
Hey, George,
So that
congratulations,
means
George.
The trip to Alaska goes to
Elvia Mayer.
Elvia
Wow.
Mayer.
Winner.
Right.
No
the one woman.
That was yesterday. Yeah, that was yesterday.
On the random draw there.
There you go.
So congratulations.
Big weekend. Big
Elva
weekend.
Mayer. You are the winner going to Alaska on Alaska Airlines and fishing at Kingfisher Charters. And George, you're going on the blackjack. Congratulations, guys.
Wow.
And again, thanks to all our sponsors there, AFCO, Maui Jim, Shimano, of course, Dana Landing, Alaska Airlines, Kingfisher Charters, and of course the San Diego County Ford dealers that make it all possible, and of course Shimano. So pretty exciting stuff there, and thanks a lot for everybody that participated, and thank you, Jack. I don't know what for, but thanks a lot.
Yeah, you were there.
Yeah.
Hi, Jack.
I guess we lost Jack.
There
he
he
is.
No, you got me.
Okay.
You can't get rid of me that. Hey, I just wanted to say hello to John and
hi, Jack.
Hello. Hey, I'm coming down Wednesday, so maybe we'll cross paths again.
Good. Are you coming for how long? You going to be down?
I'll be there for almost a week.
Oh, good. I'll see you.
Coming in Wednesday, flying out Tuesday on Alaska. And Alaska, again, you guys are saying it's got some great deals going down. It's a good time to go.
Fishing's good right now too, Jack. Very good.
Well, I tell you what's better than the fishing is the ranch. I just want to.
Thanks,
I got that. One of the words I use 2 words for the ranch, and that's one is paradise, and the other is friendly. And it really jumps out at you when you're there for a while. The people down there that work at the ranch with you, they are so accommodating and friendly. You cannot walk by someone in the morning without getting a buenos dias or a good morning and a smile. It just starts your day the right way. And it's a function of you, John, because you're the same way. And you know, in management situations, it's like plumbing. It flows downhill. And you set the standard, and everybody follows it. So I don't want to drag on with that. We all love you and appreciate you.
Oh, no, thanks, Jack. And we got a good gang. We have great employees. I think the average tenure of our employees is like 24 years, believe it or not. We have some that have been working for me for 35 years. It's unreal.
Yeah, absolutely. But it really it really stands out because, you know, you and I have the privilege of going to a lot of different places around the world, and they're all good in their own way. But what really stands out in your resort is the people that are there, and it's just a joy.
Thanks,
you
Jeff.
feel like you're at home.
I cannot disagree with you. They're a really good, friendly bunch of people. Everybody knows everyone.
Going back to old friends, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like that old TV show with a bar. You know, everybody knows your name, kind of thing. You know.
Yeah, and you know what's really interesting beyond that, all the guests know each other's name. They run into each other because everybody's repeaters.
Sure.
It's incredible. Everyone knows everybody there.
Yeah. And you're going down there Tuesday or Wednesday, right, Jack?
Wednesday.
So
Yeah.
if you're headed for the ranch, look up the celebrity Jack in his favorite room up there.
There you go. Up on the balcony.
He'll buy you a beer, right, Jack?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll kick in. I'll go 50-50.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Jack.
Thanks, Jack.
Nice to hear from you. Appreciate the call. Let's go ahead and jump into those.
See you next week, Jack.
You got
Thanks.
it. Well, why don't we talk to a guy that I bet's probably pretty excited right now? That's Mike calling us from El Cajon this morning. Good morning, Mike.
Are we right? Is this the Mike whose wife was there yesterday and won the trip to Kingfisher Charters?
Yeah, it sure is.
I thought so.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that's
Congratulations,
cool.
dude.
Yeah, you're gonna take care of the kid while she goes to Kingfisher, right?
You know, I'm only 2.5 blocks away from El Cajon Port, but it seemed like it was eternity driving, you know, back home after the show. And I knew my wife was going to do it because she knows I've been trying to. I won a lot of things on Let's Talk Up over the years, but she knows I have never been in the big raffle, the elusive big raffle. And she knows when I go there, I'm looking to try to get her on. So, sure enough, and I know it's coming. She's waiting, she's driving, and all of a sudden, boom, just like that. She looks at me, oh, have you ever won the casting contest or the Brody get in the show? You didn't know that raffle, haven't you? And I look at her, now you know damn well I ain't never been that lucky.
That's cool.
And she just started busting out laughing, and I was messing with her all night after that.
That's pretty cool.
And now you win the grand prize. Well, congratulations, Mike. We'll be in
Congratulations,
touch
Mike.
with details on that. Now, you had a question for John?
Yes, I did. Mama wanted me to ask John, because I told her, I said, down in Rancho, I think they do daycare, but I don't know what the age, requirements are for the little toddlers and whatnot.
No age requirement. $20 a day for a 10-hour day, and you've got a babysitter, and they're great. You know, they're all family people. They all come from big families, and they're normally teenage girls that are in their 16, 17 years old, and they're great with the kids. They do a great job, and $20 can't do that anymore up here. That's for sure.
No way. That's pretty awesome.
We encourage
it's a
that.
Very kid-friendly place, and you guys can go fishing or go out shopping or whatever, and the kid will have a great time.
Absolutely, and safe.
Yeah. Well, congratulations, Mike, and to your wife, Elva, and I don't know. It sounds like you're gonna have to buy another ticket to Kingfisher.
Sounds like the right guy won too.
He's excited.
Or the right
cool.
lady won.
Yeah, indeed. I have a feeling that Mike's probably going. I don't know. We'll see.
I have a feeling they're probably both. That's what I'd say.
There you go.
The problem is you probably just cost Mike a plane ticket and a trip up to Alaska is what happened.
There you go. All right, Mike. Thanks a lot for the call. We'll be in touch for sure.
All right. Hey, jumping right back into the phones. We got a first-time caller. We always say first-time callers go right to the front of the line, and that's the case with Jerry. He's calling us from Huntington Beach this morning. Hey, Jerry, welcome to the show.
Hey, good morning, gentlemen. Love the show. I've been listening to it for many, many years.
Thank you.
We appreciate it, Jerry.
Hi, Jerry.
Hey, John, a question. I'm over here talking to the wife. We want to go down there. We got a little girl. She's going to probably be 3 by the time we go down there. Looking at your website, I didn't see anything specific on as far as, babysitting available or anything like that.
We do have babysitters available. Again, it's $20 for the day, 8 to 10 hour day for the whole day. Yeah. And they're great babysitters. They're very dependable.
And where do they take care of them right there at the ranch?
Yeah, they do. They come to the ranch and stay with the child in the room or around the pool or beach, wherever. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it can be in the room. Yeah, she's a little shy.
And then
by then.
Yeah, and you can interact. Keep the baby as much as you want yourself, and turn it over when you're doing other stuff or whatever. They're there for you. They're your baby.
You could hire him every day that you're there,
Absolutely.
and go back and forth and do whatever.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right. That would be great. Just like to go down there, and when I want to fish, I want to fish.
Yeah, exactly. It helps you
Hey, why
keep
not,
keep it simple, and you can do what you want to do, and take good care.
All right, gentlemen.
All right. Hey, thanks a lot
Jerry.
for the
Thank you,
call
Jerry.
this morning. Appreciate that very much. That's a really nice service. And like you say, the Mexican people are so family-oriented.
They're great with the kids. They really are. Everybody's so pleased when because they love the kids. You know, they really do. They're family people.
Indeed.
All right, Mike in San Marcos, you're up next on Let's Talk Hookup. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning.
Hi,
how you doing, John?
Doing great.
Hi,
Good morning.
Hey, I want to ask you a couple questions about rooster fishing. That's the only reason I want to come down to the ranch.
Okay, we got it.
And yeah, well, one of them is my plan for rooster, since I've never been, is to rent a quad, throw my gear on the back, and head on down the beach.
Uh-huh.
But I do want to know just how easy is it to target bait fish, because I plan on bringing a casting net and a 5-gallon bucket.
It's easy if you know how to cast. If you know how to throw the net well, it's an art.
that I'm pretty sure I'll figure out. I mean, after practicing for a couple hours, I'm sure I'll get it. But I just want to know how you target the bait fish.
Well, you see it. It's all visual. It's all visual, Mike. And you're running down the beach, and you'll see them, and then you cast right on top of them. And normally, what you do is you fish right from the same area, because the fish are going to be where the bait is. So wherever you make the bait, you hook up and fish right off the beach at that particular spot.
Sounds like having a pair of Maui Jims be fairly critical.
Yeah, so you can see in the water. But you go to the fish. You have mobility, and you're running up and down the beach, so it's very visual, and they're always in the shallow water and all that, especially when you're fishing from the beach. So you run up on it.
I was going to rent a quad, so I assumed that I'd be kind of mobile on the beach.
Yeah.
But I got another question about rooster fish. Can you fish for them with plastics, or can you go out there with like a bubble and fly and catch them?
Well, it's interesting. An artificials are a sucker for the fly. You're more apt to catch them on fly than you are on a conventional artificial lure. For whatever reason, I can't tell you. The flies are surface, and they're lookup feeders, and they're aggressive feeders as well. But they go for the fly. Conventional, it's a little tougher. There's no substitute for live bait with rooster fish, no matter what you're doing. But surface poppers work well. Again, what you do, it's very visual. If you can run into them when they're feeding, when they're in a school and they're real active and they're feeding, and toss a lure in the middle of them, they're going to hit it. They're going to hit it for sure. But your odds are so much better with live bait. That's why if you can throw a net and everything, you're leg up on everybody else that's fishing on the beach. And that's why most of the anglers will get in the boat and fish off the boat, and not fish any further from or any deeper water or anything, but they have the live bait because they have the live bait well, and they can keep live bait.
Well, I plan on fishing live bait when I'm there, but it will be that challenge of being able to cast that net.
Yeah, and
I've had the net for a while, but I haven't been too many places where I've actually had a chance to practice.
Well, Gary, the manager, he and Nick Price, the golfer, are old buddies, and they know how to toss the net. They taught themselves and everything. So you can get some pointers from Gary. We'll pull him down and give you a quick lesson. But it's not easy.
Well,
it's not easy.
Yeah. You better spend some time on.
I will. I will do that when I'm there, because I plan on talking to somebody for talking their ears off for quite some time before I even step out on the beach.
I think you need to spend some time on
your
YouTube.
guy.
YouTube. Okay.
Yeah, go to YouTube, watch a video, go to the park. You need to start casting that thing a lot.
Now
because
it's hard.
It's not something you're going to just walk out and do for the first time.
I can't do it.
But get on YouTube. There's thousands of videos on how to throw a cast net, because that's all that's done on the East Coast. And make yourself well versed and get yourself out to the park where you got a big open space and start practicing, and you'll get it just like anything else.
There you go. Thanks a lot for being a first-time caller with us. Please join us again.
All right. How about we next up talk to Tom? He's calling us from San Diego this morning. Hi, Tom. Welcome to Let's Talk Hookup.
Well, good morning, guys. John, talk about how laid back you guys are at the ranch. I remember Jack talking about, hey, I leave my door open all the time. There are my car keys, my laptop. I just crack up. You guys are funny.
That's how it is there. That's how we roll on the ranch. For sure.
And, I was out on the clips, And Jason, the cook, was talking, the chef really, he said, hey, you got to have my burger. Oh, yeah, how good can a burger be? Oh, you got to try it. Okay, fine. So I did finally. It was fantastic. That guy does some amazing stuff.
On the Eclipse, yeah. Oh, it's cool, yeah. Good, Tom. Well, thanks a lot for the call this morning. Let's talk to another Tom in San Diego. Hi, Tom. Thanks for joining us on Let's Talk Hookup. Good morning.
Good morning, Pete. I have a question for John, and I have a comment on your the remote yesterday. Anybody looking for a truck? Going Ford's giving good deals.
You bought one yesterday.
Yeah, the remote cost me a little money yesterday.
Yeah, well, man, I mean, like we talked about, if you're in the market for a Ford car truck, the sell-a-thons, which they do only 3 times a year, and this is one of them, is absolutely the number one time to buy it. That's when I bought my car. It's when I always buy at a Ford agency because you get. I mean, how much did you save, Tom?
It was almost $9,000 on an F-150.
No way! That's awesome. Good for you, man. Congratulations. That's rad.
Screaming deal, Tom.
Yeah.
My question for John. Are any of the bungalows down there like a 2-bedroom? If 2 couples were coming down, they have a little privacy, or are they just open berthing?
No, what they are, the bungalows are 2 rooms that are separated. They have separate entrances, but they're adjoining. They don't have a door between the 2 of them, which actually gives you more privacy.
Sure.
But you can take one, and it's perfect for 2 couples. Get a beachfront, and you're right next to each other. The patios are adjoining, so you can see each other and converse that way. But
okay.
Yeah, it's perfect, and those bungalows are nice. They're real popular.
So if you want to have adjoining patios, though, you need to have one in one building and one in the other building, right?
Cross, the bungalows actually, cross from each other because they are separated.
Then they'll face each other, right?
Right. Or you can go rooms 1 through 5, and they're
okay. That's right. Room 1 through 5, the old rooms, right?
Yeah,
the classic rooms.
The old original rooms. Yeah, they're adjoining each other.
Yeah, you better not.
Yeah, we've stayed in them. We've been going down there for over 20 years. So, and like
Thank you, Tom.
we were saying, I've never locked my room. Doors usually wide open, and it's safest place. I lock my house up here, but I leave my room open down there.
Me too.
Same here.
Absolutely, Tom.
Thank you, Tom.
Thanks a lot for the call this morning.
Thanks for your patronage
and that's
too.
Kind of a caveat on that. That's up to you. I mean, that's you always recommend locking the door, but it's up to you to leave whether you want to lock your door or not. I don't.
We don't have.
You don't.
Any,
I don't. You don't.
We just don't have any theft problems. We just really don't. So.
There you go.
Hey, when we come back, we're going to find out what lucky guys going fishing on the San Diego. There's more Let's Talk Hookup coming your way right here on the Mighty 1090.
The fishing season started early, so now is the time to visit the best saltwater tackle store anywhere. Hi, this is Doug Kern from Fisherman's Landing Tackle. With more inventory than ever before, we know the demand is going to be huge this season, so why wait? Visit us now and get your pick of the best equipment. Hey, there are already tuna, yellowtail, and marlin in local waters, so gear up now for what could be our best season ever. Take advantage of our expert staff that knows how to outfit you the right way. Come by and see us at Fisherman's Landing Tackle at Fisherman's Landing in San Diego or saltwatertackle.com.
Have you checked out the giant Fastlane kayaks in Mission Bay yet? It's hard to miss, right in the middle of Dana Landing, across from SeaWorld in Mission Bay. This massive 5,500 square foot location is loaded with Hobie Mirage Drive kayaks and all the accessories. They also have a great selection of Hobie clothing, stand-up paddle boards, paddles, and more. Check out the new model Hobie kayaks arriving daily and see the great deals on previous year's models. Even test a kayak or stand-up paddleboard right out their back door on Mission Bay. When it comes to Hobie kayaks, no one does it better than the crew at Fastlane Kayaks at Dana Landing across from SeaWorld in Mission Bay. Check FastlaneSailing.com.
Here's John Ireland for Rancho Leonoro.
The main emphasis on the ranch, we're going to keep it old style. We're not going to change anything. We're just going to improve what we have. The kitchen is brand new. Brand new kitchen this year with all new kitchen equipment, new stoves, ovens. We put a new freezer in. We've put in all brand new split air conditioners with thermostats to make sure every room is cold. We've also worked on the boat fleet with a couple large lures, a 31 and a 34. We've got the largest Super Ponga fleet on the East Cape, all with brand new Yamaha motors. Brand new beds. We've got all Serta beds, the best beds in Baja, I kid you not. We're working all the time at the ranch. We're not changing it, just making it a lot better. That's why we get the high TripAdvisor reviews. It's my responsibility. I got to take care of you. I'll personally guarantee your best fishing experience and vacation at Rancho Leonoro. RanchoLeonoro.com. Our new reservation phone number is 800-646-2252, 646-BAJA.
Your hook is one of the most important parts of your fishing tackle, and that is why you should use the hook that sets the standard for quality and innovation. Gamakatsu, as Japan's leading hook manufacturer and growing at an amazing pace, Gamakatsu is responsible for introducing a unique tempering process to give Gamakatsu hooks superior strength and durability. Plus, the conically needle-honed points stay sharp. Gamakatsu offers a hook for every fishing situation, including the finest one-piece ringed hooks, light wire, standard and heavy-duty live bait hooks, and the popular Nautilus circle hooks. Get Gamakatsu hooks at your favorite tackle store and stay connected to that fish of a lifetime.
XEPRS 1090 AM, Rosarito, Baja California.
You are listening to the home of the Aztecs.
He's gone. Touchdown, Aztecs.
San Diego's sports leader, the mighty 1090.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Hookup on the Mighty 1090. Right, the big winner of the three-quarter-day trip on the San Diego. Going fishing with Captain Ryan Boston at a C4 Sport Fishing is going to Dan in Encinitas. Dan, not a better three-quarter-day boat to be riding this year.
Indeed, and not a better place to go than Rancho Leonoro and Baja's East Cape. John, if somebody wants to go, what do we do?
800-646-2252 or RanchoLeonero.com and talk to Jeannie or Olivia at the office and
see the live webcam on RanchoLeonero.com and get on down there. And don't forget, our June trip, which is on our website, Hookup1090.com, is filling quickly. So if you want to join us, all our listeners are certainly invited. So grab your room, grab your boat, and book it and go to Rancho Leonero. It's
absolutely.
Awesome.
Absolutely. It fills up every year. We're not kidding.
Yeah.
So.
And also want to remind you on our website, Hookup1090.com, we have our store page where you can go shopping, and our newest item are some new mugs that we put on there. I just gave a couple of John Ireland here. Good-looking mugs, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you can check that out on our website, Hookup1090.com, and we'll be back next Saturday and Sunday. Thanks for listening today. Next Saturday, Wayne Cotto from the CCA California will be here talking about that great new organization that you should and will be a part of, and it's going to do a lot of great stuff for us in the future. And then next Sunday, it's our big 24th anniversary show. We're going to have several special guests for that anniversary show. So that's next Sunday, 7 to 9 a.m. We'll see you back here, right back here on the Mighty 1090.